So what is autism? Autism just means that, oh, how many of you know Mario? Yeah? Wow, okay. We're going to talk a little bit about Mario's world and what it's like to be Mario, okay? So autism is when somebody's brain thinks differently than your brain. And there are a lot of interesting people who have autism, and sometimes it's hard for them to do stuff like learning or playing or making friends. But that's where you guys come in. That's where you can be superheroes to those people, okay? So everyone is different, right? Do we all look the same right now? Everybody's wearing? No. Some of us have short hair, some of us have long hair, spiky hair. Some of us are wearing blue, others red, right? You're wearing got to be blue hair gel, okay? I probably need gel, it's okay. So we're all different. And everybody wants to be included, accepted, and liked. So children with autism are just like you and just like me, okay?
Has anyone ever been in a bumper car?
No.
Do you see bumper cars up there? Yes. How many of you been swimming before? All right.
How about playing football? Yeah. So how can you be a friend to somebody who has autism, right? You have to understand what makes them different and special, and you have to learn why they sometimes act a little bit different. Okay. So there are 3 things that everybody who has autism face. Okay, how many?
3.
How many?
3.
Oh, good job. Talking with other people, doing things with others, and being interested in the same thing. This is something that's really hard for them, okay? What does it mean? Okay, it's okay. So everybody has these challenges, right? Is it easy for you to talk to somebody? Yeah? To your friends? Is it easy to play a game? Yeah. Sometimes that could be hard for somebody who has autism. Is it hard for Mario to talk to other people? Yeah. Sometimes it's hard for him to use the right words. Sometimes it's hard for him to catch everything that other people are trying to say, right? Do you know how hard it is? Super hard. That's a really good adjective. Okay, so I need 6 volunteers. I'm going to have our beautiful teachers pick 6 kids.
Go for it, Miss Dana.
And sitting quiet.
Go up there.
When you get chosen, come on down.
Okay, you're in the HPA shirt. Miss Krista. And what's over here? Okay, good. How many is that? More? Okay.
Miss Christina's going to be giving you a ball. And our last over here, you're going to stand right here.
Have her.
What's your name? Liliana? Iliana? Okay. Sorry. Iliana. Our friends here have a ball, okay? And each ball says something different. Sharpening your pencil, kids talking, someone is writing, all different things, okay? I'm not going to tell you which ball says teacher talking, but that is the only ball you have to catch. Can you do it? You can try, right? Okay. And when I count to 3, you're going to toss it, not throw it, just toss. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. What did you get? Sharpening pencil. It's okay. Was this the ball that you were supposed to get? No, right? But it was hard. was hard when all the balls were coming at the same time, right? What was so hard about it? Yeah, it was hard. Was it easy, boys and girls?
No!
That's the way Mario feels. All of these things are coming at him, and he's listening to everything. He's listening, he's paying attention, he's smelling if there's something going on in the cafeteria, and it's hard for him to catch just the teacher talking. Okay? So everybody sit down. Good job. Let's round of applause. Okay, so can you imagine? Can you imagine if all of these things were coming at you at the same time? How hard it would be, right? Is it hard for okay. Is it hard for Mario to do things with other kids? Yeah, a little. Sometimes it's hard to catch up. Sometimes it's hard to learn new rules or new games. It's also hard for him when there's a lot of noise or there's a lot of people.
If something's too loud, what do? We cover our ears. And sometimes people with autism, they have really good hearing. They can hear really good. So you might be yelling and they might do this because they have really good hearing and it's really super loud. Okay?
So, does Mario need a break sometimes? Yes, he does. Why does he need a break? Because there's too much information coming at him. We can smell things, right? We can see things. We can hear things, like Miss Christine said. What else? We can feel things. So all of these senses are like Spider-Man's Spidey sense. You know when he gets the squiggly lines? Yeah? Okay, that's the way Mario is. Everything. Everything triggers those senses. So children with autism think differently. Some of them might think that everything is important, and it's hard for them to hear what the teacher says sometimes. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to share with you one of Mario's favorite books, and I want you to pay really close attention. Did they tell you we were going to give prizes? Yeah. Okay. Okay, ready? Listen real carefully.
Listen to the story.
Melody and the rhythm of the music around you, around you. I'ma take you there, I'ma take you there. So don't be scared, I'm right here, baby. We can go anywhere. But first, it's your chance, take my hand, come with you. It's like I'm waiting all night.
Sorry. Because I noticed this. What was your initial reaction to the music? Yeah, you couldn't hear me. You're in the front row. You couldn't hear anything. Well, that was, yes. It was catchy? Okay, well, the song was catchy. But were you supposed to be listening to the song?
Who can tell me what the letter K did? You couldn't. Why couldn't you?
It was too loud. And some of you, as soon as Miss Christine hit the music, did this. Right? You covered your ears. It was too loud. That is the way somebody with autism might be thinking. Something around their environment might be a little too loud, so they're not able to focus on what the teacher is saying or what you're saying. Maybe you're talking to Mario and somebody else is doing something else, and it's okay with you, but Mario, remember the Spidey senses? Yeah, it might be a little too much for him. So now we know a little bit about what it's like to be a student with autism, and we know that it's not easy to talk to others. We know that it's hard to pick out what's important from all the information that's being presented, but we can still be their friend, right? We can be a superhero to them, right? And how do we do that? I'm glad you asked. No. We do that by talking to them clearly. So we say his name and we make sure we have his attention. We talk calmly. Do we push people that are different than us? No. Do we ignore them or fight? No, right? We need to be good friends. And what does a good friend do? They help each other. You're there for them. You say good things to them. You play with them. Very good. If somebody was just alone, not playing with anybody in the corner, is that being a good friend? No. You know what? Come on. Come and play with me. Okay, you never act and you never laugh or call them names, right? Do you make fun of them? No. That's not what a superhero friend does. Okay. So, now you know a little bit about autism. Do you have any questions? No? You're good? Miss Christine is going to give out some prizes. Yay! All right. How are my superheroes? Can you hear me? All right. Let me see here. So, what are we learning about today? Who can tell me? You right there in the blue. Autism. Very good. They're on the other side. All right, guys, that's right. You guys were learning about autism because there are people that might have autism. And this, guess what this month was? Who can tell me? April? May. No, this is April. But April is Autism Awareness Month. So we want to make you aware. So guys, when you go home, you can tell your family that you learned about what? Autism. Okay, very good. So who can tell me if we see somebody that might be alone playing by themselves, what is something a good superhero friend could do? They can help them. How can we help them? You can play with them. Okay, very good. All right. What if someone might be afraid to play with someone that has autism? What might you tell somebody that's afraid to play with somebody that might have autism? It's okay. Yeah, it's okay in that they're different, right? And we can play with them differently or in a different way. If you're making a sandcastle, what can you ask them to do? Help you make a sandcastle, okay? All right, so I need one volunteer. Teachers, you know how to pick one volunteer? So many out there that have been listening so good. This one. Okay. All right. All right, so we have, what's your name, buddy? Tristan is going to come up here. All right, we're going to play a little game. Tristan, your audience in front of you is going to guess what's in this bag. Are you ready to guess what's in this bag?
Yeah!
Okay, but Tristan cannot say the word that's in this bag. So if there was a donkey in this bag, can he say donkey? No. He has to say word that's going to describe what's in this bag. So what's a word we could say if a donkey was in this bag?
Big ears.
Big ears. That's a good clue.
So he's going to give you clues. All right? You ready to guess?
Yeah!
All right, here we go.
So you have to feel for it. It's in the middle there.
Do you know what it is? You don't know what it is yet? Then fill right up here.
Squishy ball. Squishy ball. Louder. Squishy ball.
It's not a squishy ball. Something that you drink with. Wow, you guys are good. It was a straw. But was it a little difficult for Tristan to say what he wanted to say? He wanted to tell you so bad that it was a straw, but he couldn't, could he? No. Boys and girls, sometimes kids that have autism, they know what to say, but they have a hard time saying it, okay? So that was just to show you that sometimes we really struggle to say what we want to say. We know the answer, we know what you're asking us, but it's really difficult for us to talk, okay? When kids have autism, sometimes that's a real struggle they have. So what's one way, if you met a friend that had autism and they weren't able to say the answer, what could you do to help them? You could encourage them. That's very superhero-ish. Very good.
Or you could describe it for them.
You could help describe it for them. You can help with sign language. Very good. How many of you know what a horse is in sign language? How do we make the sign for horse? Anyone? Okay, back there, do you know the sign for horse? How about everybody do this? Make two fingers, put your hand up here, and do this. That's horse. Because it's kind of like a horse ear, right? That's one way. Okay, what about cat? Does anybody know what that sign is for cat? Cat, I want everybody to do this. Then you're going to put it by your cheek and go cat. And what is this a sign for?
Whiskers.
Whiskers on a cat. Very good. Yeah, some kids with autism, they do sign language. And some kids with autism, they can talk. But always remember to be helpful and friends to them. Yeah, Mario can talk. Very good. So you know Mario, right? Awesome. Okay, so let's see. Let's get out some more prizes real quick. All right, questions. What is one thing that someone with autism might need help with? Talking. Very good. Okay. What is something else they might need help with? Right here in the picture. They might need help with sign language, okay? How about right there in the grade? With writing, very good. And what if they're all alone and they might be a little bit shy? What's something they might need help with? Back there, in the gray shirt.
Talking.
With talking? Okay, but what if they're in the corner and they're shy and they want to come to your group, but they're not? What's something you could go do? That was a good answer. What's something you could do? Right there. You could tell them it was okay and to come play with me in my group. Very good. All right, guys, we're going to do something. All right, we're going to play two games. We're going to play two of our friend Mario's very favorite games. He and his mom asked us to come teach you guys about autism. So he said, you know what? I want my friends to play two of my favorite games. So what we're going to do before we go to gym, we are going to go play bubbles outside, okay? We're going to have a bubble blast. Are y'all ready for bubbles? Okay, all right. We are going to do that, but listen carefully, boys and girls. We have to line up very quickly when we tell you to line up because we're going to go to our second fun thing Mario likes to do, which is in the gym. And that is